Welcome everybody. We're really excited to have you here today. My name is Emily, and I'm one of the admission officers here at Harvey Mudd College. You're not going to be hearing very much from me today because we have a really special guest that I'll introduce in just a minute. Um, just a quick housekeeping item. I also have another colleague here, Gilma, another financial aid colleague, and we will be in the Q&A answering questions throughout the session. So feel free to use the Q&A. You should be able to see the little kind of Q&A box at the bottom of your Zoom screen. So you can throw your questions in there. We should have time at the end of the session as well to answer some questions live. But feel free to, again, throw any questions into that Q&A, and Gilma and I will tackle those. Yeah, with that, I am going to turn it over to our guest of honor, and I will let you introduce yourself, Robin. But thank you so much for being here, and thank you, Robin, for taking time out of your evening. I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Emily. Hi, everyone. I'm Robin Thompson. I'm the Associate Director of Financial Aid here in the Financial Aid Office at Harvey Mudd College. I am really happy to see that we have all of you here tonight. And for those of you who are in different locations and time zones, the morning, maybe the afternoon. And just thank you for taking time to learn a little bit more about Financial Aid 101 here at Harvey Mudd. As Emily said, I'm going to go through the presentation. You can, as questions pop up, please enter them in chat. We'll get them answered. Some of them we might hold to the end to answer in the video. But anything that pops up, just go ahead and put it in the Q&A and we'll get to it. I also just want to say that I have the tail end of a cold, so I will try not to cough, but I've got my tea and my cough drops and water, so hopefully we should be able to make it through the whole presentation without too much coughing. So tonight, what we're going to talk about is really just a good primer about everything you need to know about approaching the financial aid process. I really hope that tonight what you'll get out of it is some basics about what financial aid is, the differences between need-based aid and merit-based aid, the types of financial aid you'll encounter, and this is not unique just to our school, but hopefully this is information you can take in your college search, questions that you can ask other schools as you're going through the application process. Some of you might be considering early decision, but some of you might be throwing a wider net and applying regular decision. So hopefully this information is helpful for you to really ask relevant questions as you're learning about the schools that you're applying to. I'll touch on Harvey Mudd College access and affordability, which is really at the heart of everything we do with our financial aid programs, and talk a little bit about planning for college costs and applying for financial aid. I will talk about international student financial aid, which is always a really hot topic, and I'm glad to see that we have some international students present. And then I'll talk about special circumstances and appeals, and then I'll open it up for Q&A. Really hope to sort of wrap it up with plenty of time for questions at the end. So with that, we'll go ahead and launch into what is financial aid. So at the most fundamental level, financial aid is a compilation of different types of resources, scholarships and grants and loans and work that help to fill that gap between what a family can reasonably contribute to school costs and the actual full cost of attending that institution. So we call that cost of attendance, and most schools refer to it as the cost of attendance. And we know that families come from all different financial circumstances. Some families have more resources than others. Some folks live in different parts of the country or the world where money just is there's a lot of variability in terms of how much a family earns and how much they need to survive. And so we take it from the financial aid perspective is that we're going to collect information in the financial aid application process to understand where your family is coming from financially so that we can understand what you can reasonably contribute. And then financial aid steps in and covers that gap. Parents, regardless of what their marital status, are really the primary source of financial support, and financial aid is considered a secondary resource. So it steps in after families sort of are able to make their contribution. So from that standpoint, we do ask for a lot of information during the financial aid process, but that's really to understand where our families are coming from. Financial aid has all, for as long as it's been to provide some equality, to provide equity for all of our students to be able to access higher education. Some of those resources are provided by federal and state resources where they're portable. So if you apply for um, financial aid and you're eligible for a federal Pell Grant, which is coming from the Department of Education to US citizens and other eligible students, you can take that Pell Grant to Harvey Mudd. You could take it to another institution down the road. You could take it to your local flagship institution. And so that is creating better equity, so that you can really go where you want to go, where the programs are providing the best fit for you. And it gives you some choice in where you want to attend school. And some institutional aid, like funding that might be offered by Harvey Mudd, is not portable. It's for you to be able to enroll at Harvey Mudd and access a Harvey Mudd education. And there are many, many, many institutions that also offer their same equivalent institutional aid. They're going to have their own application processes, but there's a lot of commonalities between the application process for all students, domestic and international students. We have students complete the CSS profile application in order to tap into institutional financial aid. And then we ask domestic students, students who are US citizens or eligible students to complete the FAFSA application, and that unlocks your eligibility for federal and state financial aid. And so again, I'll talk a little bit more about this throughout the process, about the specific application process and timeline, but that's really sort of the fundamental basis for financial aid. Is we're trying to understand more about families' resources so that we can provide enough financial aid to meet a family's need and make enrollment possible. So one of the main conversations often in the financial aid process is really the conversation between need-based financial aid and merit financial aid. Merit aid. And there's commonalities between need-based aid and merit aid, but there's also some pretty big differences between it. One of the things I really want to highlight at Harvey Mudd is that we are an institution where affordability and access is really at the heart of what we do. And I mentioned that a little bit earlier. And the way that that plays out is that for our students who apply to Harvey Mudd, we're need blind for our domestic students, which means that regardless of how much financial aid you need in order to enroll, the admissions office is going to be making their decisions about whether to admit a student or not, without regard to your financial aid status. That information for domestic students is not shared with our admission office. For international students, because we have more limited resources because we're solely reliant on our institutional funding. We don't have federal or state funds in the mix. We are need aware for international students, but for all of our students, we meet full demonstrated need. So that means once we do our review and determine a family is able to contribute, say, $5,000 or $50,000, that difference between that family contribution and the cost of attendance is going to be covered fully with financial aid. And here at Mudd, that is going to be a combination of need-based financial aid and merit aid, because we do offer merit aid to our students. So what are the commonalities between need-based aid and merit aid? They both lower your school costs. They both are a discount against, the overall cost. And so it makes attending school more affordable. The main difference is that with need-based aid, we're going to have you complete some common applications, the FAFSA and the CSS profile application here at Harvey Mudd. And most other institutions are going to either ask for the CSS profile, or they might ask for a CSS profile in FAFSA, and some schools just ask for the FAFSA. So it's going to vary a little bit. With merit-based aid, it's going to vary by school. So we have some merit aid here at Harvey Mudd that just by applying for admission, you're considered for that merit scholarship. We have a Harvey S. Mudd merit scholarship for $10,000 that all of our applicants are considered for. But we also have another sort of smaller component of merit scholarships where we ask students to specifically apply for those merit scholarships. And those are reviewed by our admissions office. And we have a deadline of February 1st, 2026 for those. So other schools might have separate applications. So that's just something you want to be aware of. They may ask for additional things to apply for merit aid. The other difference is the type of funding. So need-based financial aid is going to be composed of scholarships and grants. It could include student loans and work study, whereas merit aid is typically just a scholarship. It's just gift aid that's given to the student to cover school costs. It could be tuition, fees, room and board. And it's really generally limited to that. And you also usually, the terms of the merit scholarship will be outlined by the school. You always want to ask, is this automatically renewed in my sophomore, junior, senior years? Do I have to do something to renew it? Do I have to keep a certain minimum GPA or academic performance? And so those are all things that you're going to want to ask. But typically merit scholarships are usually renewed for your whole time you're a student, as long as you hit certain benchmarks. With need-based financial aid, we do ask for applicants to renew their financial aid each year, mainly because we want to make sure that we're capturing the most current circumstances for our family. And so you'll complete the FAFSA and CSS profile each year, gets a little bit easier every time, and then we renew your aid. And we do also have a requirement that students keep a minimum GPA, but it's pretty reasonable. And we really don't want to have students lose aid because of GPA. But it's a standard approach that schools sort of monitor students' performance to renew their aid. And the biggest difference between need-based aid and merit aid is that it's highlighted in yellow, is that for need-based aid, resources are directed to students who need the greatest financial help. And with merit aid, it's a selection process that's based on talent. It could be academic or athletic talent, musical, extracurricular talent, activities you've done in school, or maybe things that you're looking forward to participating in. So that is really the main distinction. But it's always good when you're doing your research to understand, does the school offer need-based aid or merit aid or a combination? And then if you're offered any of that, when you get your financial aid offer, make sure you understand sort of the terms and the expectations for it. So the next slide, I'm going to talk about our sources of financial aid. I've kind of touched on it a little bit, but I really kind of just wanted for those visual folks out there to give you really a really clear understanding that there's three main types of financial aid. There's gift aid, which we typically refer to as scholarships and grants. A lot of schools kind of use scholarships and grants interchangeably. And there are some grants, like the federal Pell Grant, that has a very specific name and is referred to as a grant. But essentially, scholarships and grants are the same. They're a gift aid that's given to you to cover school expenses, and they don't need to be repaid. Thank you for bearing with me as I sip on my tea. Gift aid typically is considered sort of the best aid because you don't have to pay it back. It's given to you to cover school expenses. And the next category is loans, and there are two main types. There's loans for students, and then there's loans for parents who are supporting their kids. And loans for parents are called the Federal Direct Parent Plus loans, and they're for parents of U.S. citizens and other eligible students. And so it's part of the FAFSA application. Once you've completed that, it opens up the eligibility for a parent to borrow a plus loan. For students, there are there's two types of federal direct loans: the federal direct subsidized and unsubsidized loan that domestic students are able to access to help cover educational expenses. And then beyond that, excuse me, there are private loans. So those are loans that are offered to students to help cover educational expenses specifically. And the third category, which is available at most institutions, is student employment. And it could be federal student employment, campus employment, or state employment. And this is a really actually useful tool for many students, because what happens is you come to campus, you find a job that is really interesting to you and you work on campus anywhere from like 6 to 10 hours a week and you're paid um, according to the campus's pay rates, and we're close to the high teens and the 17, $18 per hour for our student employees. And that money's paid directly to you, and you use that money however you need to. You could use it to pay down school expenses, but you could use it to do your laundry and buy books and save up to try for your transportation back home during winter break. Excuse me. And the other added benefit of student employment is that you're working on campus with staff or faculty. For some of our students here on campus, they're doing research and working in the research labs with faculty. They're lab assistants. Some students work in the library. We have lots of students who work on our admissions office who do tours. And really talk to all of you if you have the opportunity to come to campus. So pretty much all of your financial aid is going to fall into one of these categories. And merit scholarships are going to fall into that gift aid category of scholarships too. So everything's going to sort of be in this matrix. So at Harvey Mudd, we really put a lot of focus on making sure our financial aid program is meeting the needs of our students and our families. We're really proud to say that we meet full demonstrated need for our students. We do have families complete the CSS profile because it does give us a lot of information about the financial strength of our families. So what this chart, what I always really like to share is just the breakdown of the financial aid funding that we provide. Now, this is 22-23 because we always report on prior years once they've been completed. So it's a little bit old, but things haven't changed much other than scholarship aid going up. But of our financial aid program, the bottom red box of this chart, that's $20.2 million, is all Harvey Mudd scholarships that we provide to our families and to our students. And the orange line right above it, which is quite a bit smaller, is the external scholarships. So outside scholarships students might bring in. The yellow line is student loans. So you can see if you're comparing just visually how much of our financial aid program is funded by loans versus scholarships. A very tiny ratio is loans, and the bulk of it is coming from Harvey Mudd institutional scholarships. State grants, which are teal, and federal grants are purple, are another sort of smaller cut of the pie. And federal work study is our smallest. But we do have a lot of students that work on campus. But it's just for most of our families, they're relying on scholarship and gift aid. And most of the financial aid package students are receiving is coming through scholarship and gift aid. So I just wanted to give you a little bit more specifics about Harvey Mudd. So we've awarded, in our final reporting year, over $22 million of Harvey Mudd scholarship is awarded to our students. 70% of all of our students are receiving financial aid. Now that's a combination of need-based and merit aid, but essentially 70% of students are receiving some sort of discount towards the total cost of attendance, which is really important. And I'll talk a little bit more about as we go through the next slide or two, because it's so important for students and families when they're thinking about college is not to be turned away because of the high cost of attendance. Some of our sticker prices for institutions like Harvey Mudd are high, but keep in mind that most families are not paying that. And so we want to give you and equip you with the tools so that you can see that a Harvey Mudd college education is affordable and accessible for families from all income spectrums. So at 45, about a little less than half of our students receive need-based aid. And at present, about a quarter of our first year students receive merit aid. So even if a student might not be eligible for need-based aid, they are still considered for merit aid. And to the right, we have our cost of attendance, which is $98,000. Now, one of the important things is that the way that a cost of attendance is sort of established is that it includes direct costs. So those are things that Harvey Mudd and any institution that you go to are going to charge you directly for. Now, we're a residential campus, and so like 95% of our students live on campus. It might actually even be a smidge higher than that. But most of our students live here on campus in the residence halls. They eat in the dining halls. And so what if a student lives on campus, we're going to charge them for tuition and fees, housing and a meal plan. And those are all direct costs. But there's also some indirect costs there that we estimate for families and for students based on what we know about educational expenses. And those indirect costs are things that you want to plan for college. You're going to have to pay out-of-pocket expenses for your personal expenses and for books and supplies. And depending on how far it is between you and Harvey Mudd, you're going to have some travel expenses as well. And so we include that in our cost of attendance, those indirect costs, even if we're not charging you directly for it. And there is going to be some variability. So depending on what you're studying and what classes, how you might have lower book and supply expenses for one year versus another year. And so those are things that we really try to provide an accurate estimate for, but they're not going to be things that we're going to charge you for. But when we estimate your financial aid, we're going to, if your family contribution is $5,000, we're going to say the cost of attendance is $98,900, including those indirect costs. Your family contribution is $5,000, so your financial aid is going to be $93,000, and it'll be composed of a combination of grants, scholarships. It could include student loans and it could include some component of work. But this is really just sort of to break down and get past sort of the sticker shock of cost of attendance. And that's where I'm going to go next, is really planning for college costs. Because the important thing when you're thinking about college is that you're not necessarily going to pay the sticker price. What you want to focus on is the net price, which is the amount that you're going to pay each year after you subtract out your scholarships and grants. That's really kind of that comparison factor when if you're looking at different schools in the regular decision process, is you want to focus on what is that net price to me as opposed to the sticker price. Every school is required to have a net price calculator on their website. And that net price calculator is there to give families some insight into this financial aid process. And we post ours right on our website. You're able to access it. And you'll enter in some really relevant information for us to determine what you'd be eligible for. So you'll provide, your family income and how big your household is, and some questions, some quick questions about assets if you own a home. And that's really to create an accurate estimate of the financial aid that you would be eligible for as a first year domestic student here at Harvey Mudd. And it's really a good exercise to sort of help establish what your family expectations are, and to encourage our students and parents to kind of start talking about affordability. What is it that our family could realistically do? What is maybe a realistic amount for year one? What might be a stretch? What might be, too much for our family to take on? Because you have multiple siblings who are going to school, or you have 3 younger siblings coming down who are going to go to college. And so every family is going to be a little bit different, but the sooner you have those conversations and start using some of the net price calculator tools out there to kind of get a sense about what is realistic and what a school might offer, the sooner you can sort of set your expectations as a family. I've been in financial aid for over 20 years and have had lots of conversations with families all throughout the process. And financial fit is a really essential piece of the college decision-making process. So of course, once you found your school and you know they have your major, and maybe you've come to campus and you really like the feel of campus life, you can't skip over, can our family do this for 1 year? Can our family do this for 4 years? So those are our conversations to have early and often. I know that you can reach out to the financial aid office. You do your net price calculator and you get sort of a scary number. You can certainly reach out, send me. Usually I'm the one who actually talks with our families about the net price calculator results, but all of our staff can have that conversation. To say, like, maybe we put some information in that we shouldn't have. Does this look right? And I'm always happy to have that conversation with our families early and often. Um, I will say the challenge with the net price calculator is typically families with more simple financial circumstances. The net price calculator tends to be pretty accurate as we have families that have more complex circumstances, like they own multiple businesses or they have more complicated real estate investments. Um, that can sometimes result in getting results that families may not be exactly accurate. The biggest challenge is when families are coming from a divorced household. What you have to do with the net price calculator is do a calculation for each household. So you would do the net price calculator for mom, and you do a net price calculator for dad, and then you would add those family contributions together. And so that's what we always recommend. So as family circumstances get more complicated, there is some caveats to the net price calculator, but I would recommend using them um, and really starting to familiarize with yourself with sort of the costs of the colleges that you're looking at. And then that sort of leads right into know your schools. There's lots of information out there that can help guide you to understand a little bit more about the average annual costs, the types of financial aid, the average net price by family income. So there's two Department of Education websites. One is the College Scorecard, which is a little bit more modern and a little bit more easy to navigate. And there's the College Navigator, which has, admissions profiles and graduation rates. And I see I have a little typo, forgive me. I missed the U in graduation rates. And so if you're doing your research, I recommend just taking a look at those. Also, the College Board has this website entirely dedicated to college going for students called College Board Big Future. It has a college fit finder that can help you sort of navigate and find other schools that you might be a good fit for. It gives you some admissions and financial aid tools. So, if you're looking for a place to start, all three of these websites are all good places to start doing your research. Now into the nitty gritty, applying for financial aid. So we've talked about the different sources of financial aid. So how do you access it? Here at Harvey Mudd, we're going to require two applications. One is, and this is for need-based financial aid. We're going to require that you complete the FAFSA application if you are a domestic student. So many of you have probably heard about the FAFSA. It stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. It has free in the title. So if you happen to come across a website that says that'll help you complete the FAFSA for a small fee, you are at the wrong website. So never pay money for the FAFSA. It's always going to be free. And this application is going to be completed by the student and contributors. So it's the parent that provides the most financial support for you. So if you live with mom and mom provides the most financial support, then mom is going to be the contributor on the FAFSA. If you split your day-to-day living between mom and dad provides more financial support, then dad's going to complete the FAFSA application with you. There are some handy tools on the FAFSA website to give you some help if you have more complicated who is my parent, who's my contributor questions on the FAFSA, but you always just kind of want to go back to who provides the most support, and that is the parent that will complete the FAFSA. If your parents are married and live in the same house altogether, then both parents are going to have information in the FAFSA, but only one parent needs to be a contributor and sign that FAFSA. The next application is the CSS profile application. And for us, this is a really important application because it unlocks your eligibility for institutional aid. Both biological parents are going to complete the CSS profile. There are two different applications, one for your primary parent household, and then one CSS profile for your other parent and their household. One of the most common questions we get is about the non-custodial waiver form. So we do have cases where parents are divorced or separated, or another parent has just not been in the student's life. And there's no way for that second parent to complete that CSS profile application. You can complete a non-custodial waiver request form. when that parent is not involved in the student's life. And then we will review that and take that in lieu of the CSS profile application. If you have more questions, we do have information about that on our website. We really encourage you to not consider a second parent who is not involved in your life as a barrier to accessing financial aid or completing the financial aid process. All else fails, call our office, email us, and we'll help you through the process. No, excuse me. The final process is IDOC. So this is document collection. So in addition to completing the FAFSA and the CSS profile, once you do the profile, you're going to get an email as the student that says, please log in to IDOC and upload the supporting documentation. And when you get to IDOC, based on the schools you've listed on your CSS profile, it will list what documents you need to submit. Now here at Harvey Mudd, we do ask for 2024 federal income tax returns. And for international students, we would ask for a 2024 tax return for your country, whatever format that's in. And then you, instead of having to mail these to us or email them to us unsecurely, you upload them to IDOC and IDOC transmits those files to us electronically. You have a whole dashboard so you can see the status of everything, and it's really helpful. And once you send your documents to IDOC, all of the schools that you've applied to with the profile will also get a copy of those tax documents. So it's a one and done kind of situation. It makes it really helpful for our students to navigate this process. So I just want to highlight, it is the student's responsibility to know the requirements and deadlines. We know this is the first time through this process. We know you have questions. We know there's unforeseen things that are going to come up. We're happy to help you, and many other financial aid offices are also happy to help you. Don't ever hesitate to reach out. We know that it's not always transparent or clear, and sometimes you have circumstances that are just out of your control. And so know that we can help you, but we just want you to make sure you do research, because every school might have slightly different deadlines and slightly different requests. So some schools might ask for the profile, some schools might not. Some schools might use IDOC, some might not. Some might not even need tax documents. You just want to make sure that you're following all the schedules of requirements from the school, so that you don't miss out on financial aid, or you're just not late. So the later we get documents, sometimes that creates a delay if you're admitted in us being able to release an offer of financial aid to a student, because we're waiting on information. We don't have a complete file. So think about it that way. It's turning things in on time helps the process move smoothly, and ensures that when we notify a student that they've been admitted, we're able to also provide your financial aid at that point of admission, because that is our standard approach, is that at the time of admission, you'll also get your offer of financial aid. As long as we have all the documents on hand, you'll be able to view that in your portal. So I just wanted to put this up here really quickly about our deadlines, depending on what application round you're considering. Really simple email web address, hmc.edu/admission/apply. Excuse me, that will take you right to all of our deadlines. If any of our deadlines fall on a weekend or holiday, we accept applications through the next business day. So I know that some of our deadlines are on Saturdays or Sundays this year. So just know that, you have grace until the next business day to submit your materials. But definitely bookmark this one, review it with a parent or parents or an adult who is in your life who might be helping you with this process, so that you're getting your information in to us and to other schools in a timely fashion. And then what we have here at Harvey Mudd is we have an applicant hub where you can check the status of your financial aid materials that you've submitted. So once you log into the applicant hub, there is a link right from our main landing page at the financial aid office. You'll log into your hub, which is where all of your admissions information, your application materials live, and you're going to go to the financial aid checklist, and you'll be able to see all of the documents that we've received, the date that we received them. And if we haven't received something, it will be listed and it will be in a status of awaiting. Or if it's not signed, you'll have a little red X next to it also that says not signed. And so that would be your prompt to go ahead and re-upload that document to iDoc. If it's, say, a tax return that's not signed, make sure page 2 is signed and re-upload it. Or if it's the FAFSA in this example, you just want to make sure you go out and complete your FAFSA application. During the cycle, we actually just uploaded it. We upload documents on a daily basis. And so this generally is updated within, sort of 24 hours. Every 24 hours, it gets updated. So it's pretty accurate. If you ever notice any discrepancies, reach out to our office and we'll be happy to help you. Because there are some times where there are discrepancies, where there's timing delays in getting documents. But this is your tool to be able to stay on top of the application process. So I've talked about our commitment to financial aid throughout this presentation, but I really just wanted to make sure that you all understand that we are really committed to meeting the full demonstrated need for all of our admitted students, because we want our students to not only be able to accept our offer of admission, but continue through all 4 years and graduate and go on to your next step. We maintain the strictest level of privacy and data security in our office. We know families are very protective of their financial information. In this day and age, with sort of data being all over the web, it's understandable. And so we just want to assure you that anything that you share with us is not shared with others. Particularly we get questions from parents who are divorced. They want to make sure that if we collect information about their tax returns, it's not going to be shared with the other parent. Maybe they don't share that information any longer. Or a student shares with us particular information about their circumstances. We're not going to share that with other offices, other staff members, or even the parents. So everything sort of maintains privacy. So you know that what you share with us is really just used in order to award and determine your eligibility for financial aid. And we're need blind in our admission policy for domestic students. And while we're need aware for international students, we are still committed to meeting the full demonstrated need for international students. And that is where I want to transition next to, because this is a really common question for international students. For our international students, they're coming from countries that have all variety of different funding methods, from free higher education to really low cost higher education. And so it sometimes is a challenge to sort of understand and navigate the financial aid process at U.S. institutions. So here at Harvey Mudd, we have 11% of our student body are international students, and our top countries represented are China and Taiwan, Hong Kong, India, and Canada. But we do have students from all over, from many other different countries. Those are just sort of our top countries in terms of enrollment. So we meet the full demonstrated need for all of our international students that are admitted. Sorry. We award over $1.4 million in scholarship and gift aid to our students. And we also award merit scholarships. So it's not just need-based aid. So when we take the need and the merit-based recipients, 43% of our international students are receiving some sort of HMC financial aid. And the average aid per student is about $33,000. So we're fully committed to making sure that our international students are able to enroll. Because there's not federal or state aid available, our international students are typically going to be receiving a financial aid package that includes HMC's funded scholarships. It could include student employment. So international students are able to work on campus. And I did list out some of our merit scholarships that we have for international students, which you can also find on our website. There are 2 of them, the FIRST Robotics Scholarship and the VEX Scholarship. Both require that additional merit-based application that you submit to the admissions office by February 1st. So if you're an international student thinking of applying for these 2 merit awards, you can read the details of them on our website, and then you just want to make sure that you meet that February 1 deadline. And so international students, We also cover their international student health insurance with financial aid for students who are receiving need-based financial aid. And we cover CBIS fees for students who are coming into the country. We also have an international student advisor, Nita, who is very helpful and works with our international students all throughout the sort of matriculation process. So from the point at which you decide that you want to enroll at Harvey Mudd, Nita is, Kansara is sort of your point person. She works with you for all of your incoming documentation, visa requirements. And it's really a very personal process because we know it's hard to sort of navigate that process, but we do have being a small institution, we have the opportunity to be able to really connect with our students and help you through the process. We know that families who are coming from international locations have any number of different sort of financial circumstances. What we ask of you is to complete the CSS profile application. We're going to get, your currency converted to US dollars. We also understand that there's different cost of living for international students. And so we take that into consideration. We know that the cost of living in different areas is very different than is in the United States. And so that's all taken into consideration when we're doing the review and determining the eligibility for students. International students will complete the CSS profile application. You don't need to do the FAFSA. And then we will collect the tax documents for your respective country, and you'll upload them to IDOC. We do also have students who might complete a paper application or a PDF version of the international student application. And in that case, you wouldn't be able to use IDOC, but you would upload your documents. We have a secure portal on our HMC website where you could upload documents to us, but you can always reach out to our office, financial_aid@hmc.edu to get more details and help throughout that process. And so now I kind of wanted to, I wanted to just talk about special circumstances and the appeals. Sorry, I forgot I had graphics. So the main thing I really want to emphasize, I will let you all read over sort of the details. What are special circumstances and what are appeals? A special circumstance is when a family has something specific to them that is usually more recently occurring and that it really impacts your ability to pay for college. Special circumstances are when you let us know ahead of time. So at the time that you're applying for financial aid, you might provide a letter of special circumstances that says, I have lost my job. I was a federal employee and I was laid off and my last day of work was July 15th and I'm looking for work, but I do not have work yet. These are the sources of my income. Letting us know ahead of time is something that you can do and is helpful for us to get a better holistic idea of how your family circumstances have changed. An appeal is really the same thing. It's just letting us know after we've already provided an offer of financial aid. It's really a timing thing. An appeal is sort of like, we have this offer of financial aid, but this thing just happened, or this has been in the process of happening and we did not include it in our initial application because we didn't know about it, or it was still sort of, we were uncertain about it. So that is where we say, if something has changed since you've gotten your offer of financial aid, let us know about it. We have several different forms on our website that we'll usually ask you to say, please complete these forms so we can get a better idea. But really just high level involuntary job loss, a reduction or loss of income through no fault of a family member, medical and dental expenses, non-custodial parent not participating in the circumstance and participating in the application process and needing a waiver, and natural disaster. As we know, natural disasters are unfortunately becoming more and more common. We work with families when these unforeseen things happen. We know oftentimes families might have limited access to resources in order to even provide documentation. So we really work with families on a case-by-case basis. But those are all things that are relevant as a special circumstance, or if it happens after your appeal or after you've been admitted, or you've received your offer, you'd consider it to be an appeal. And so those are things just to kind of keep in the back of your mind. things that we don't typically have the ability to make a revision or take into consideration are home renovation. Not necessarily home renovation as a result of natural disaster, but say, you redo your kitchen. We can't necessarily, we wouldn't take that into consideration. A big question is matching financial aid with other schools. So because we take a really comprehensive and holistic review of a family's circumstances, we look at how big your household is, how much income your family has, what your assets are. We're not in the position to match with other schools because they might have very different policies. They might have merit aid as part of the mix. Maybe they have offered you more merit aid. And so we typically we do not make any sort of adjustments to a financial aid based on matching with another school. So that wouldn't be grounds for appealing. But these are just broad level topics. Families have all kinds of different circumstances, and that's where reaching out to us is always helpful if you want a little bit of guidance. Now, from here, that's sort of the main content of our Financial Aid 101. I'm happy to take questions that haven't been answered in the chat already. I did throw up our financial, that's a terrible order of words I just said. On our slide, we have our main contact, our financial_aid@hmce.edu if you want to email the financial aid office. I have our number, 909-621-8055. Feel free to truly reach out and ask us questions. I have our admission office contact information there as well. I know they take a lot of questions, and sometimes financial aid stuff comes to admission and they always pass it on to us. So with that, I'll go ahead and transition us into any other questions we have. And I'm going to stop sharing because I have to say it out loud.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Robin. I have flagged a few questions, and Gilma, thank you so much for answering a bunch of these throughout the session. But I flagged a few that seemed like some themes. Just a reminder to anyone here, if you have questions that you'd like answered, feel free to put them in the chat or in the Q&A. Or if you're brave, you could raise your hand and come off mute and ask them yourself. But most people don't take me up on that. We'll start with maybe an easy one. Does Harvey Mudd give merit scholarships to athletes?
We are a Division III school, and that means that we do not have athletic financial aid. So while we do work with our coaches and our athletic teams to recruit students, because of course we want to field the best athletes, scholars that we can, we do not provide athletic scholarship aid.
Thank you. Just to follow up a little bit, our merit scholarships are primarily based on things like academics, academic excellence, leadership or impact within, your community or extracurriculars, participation and robotics for a couple of them. And I did link to our scholarship to the page with the listing of our merit scholarships. And that is in the chat, so you can refer to that.
Thank you.
Okay, so for international students, are loans offered as part of the financial aid package to meet the demonstrated need, or is it all scholarships and work on campus?
It's scholarships and work because we don't have the federal loan component. We do have a limited amount of institutional loan that occasionally we will offer to students in a really case-by-case circumstance. If something has arisen and it makes sense to offer that loan, we would, but typically, no, they're not offered. I'd also like to just sort of put a little plug out there that we haven't really been great about promoting, but when we package our financial aid, when we put together our aid for families that have incomes under $100,000, we don't include loans and work study to meet that financial need. We're meeting that family's full financial need with grants and scholarships. It might be federal and state and a combination of Harvey Mudd scholarships. We still do, if the student has eligibility, we might package, include in that financial aid package loans that the students are eligible for, like a federal direct loan if they're a US citizen. or federal work study if they have eligibility, or campus employment on top, but we're meeting need for students with incomes under $100,000 with grants and scholarships.
We had a couple of questions kind of relating to applying for financial aid. Is that something that you need to do every year? Is it recalculated each year of college? What could folks expect on that front?
That's a great question. We do ask families to renew their financial aid on an annual basis, mostly because we want to make sure we capture changes that happen. But what I do tell families is that by and large, most family income doesn't change very much from year to year. And the biggest impact for families for them to keep in mind that might result in a change is when a family goes from having multiple kids who are pursuing their undergraduate degree, and one of those older kids graduates, and you go from having 2 or 3 students in school at the same time to suddenly having 1 student in school. And so that is going to be something that we usually try to alert families to, that is going to be the biggest reason for a financially packaged change from year to year. We really do, if income stays pretty consistent and family size stays pretty consistent, we really, don't try to make that financial aid offer change much. Keep in mind, cost of attendance, which is the total cost to attend Harvey Mudd, does tend to go up every year. But if a family's contribution is staying consistent, that means that your financial aid package is sort of going to grow from year to year with that increase in the cost of attendance. So we do see some of those changes that happen, but typically we say financial aid is going to keep pace with that cost of attendance increasing as long as there aren't significant changes. But again, most of our families, unless families have a change in the number of students in school, or really significant income or asset changes, like from an inheritance, for example, we're not typically going to see much difference in the financial aid package from year to year.
Um, that was it for our questions, although if we still have a few minutes, if anyone wants to put any last minute questions into the chat, into the Q&A, if you want to raise your hand and come off mute and ask any questions, we're here for the next few minutes. All right, so we had a question come in, and this is about children entering college. So, if a family has one child entering college and another younger child with significant educational expenses, does the parent's expected contribution take those costs into account?
So, if that younger sibling is in as elementary or secondary school, so they're not in college yet, we do take into consideration if a family is paying private school tuition. So we account for up to a standard amount of about $15,000 or so. If a family is paying more than that, we generally just sort of cap it at that amount, which means that we're sort of protecting a certain amount of income that a family is contributing towards tuition for that younger sibling. But then this would sort of go into the special circumstances. If that family is paying expenses for tutoring or any sort of additive educational enrichment or different things, some other family members might have accommodations at school and they need different accommodations. That would be a special circumstance that we would take into consideration. So we would just ask the family to sort of outline what those expenses are. And then we could say, okay, it does look like this family needs to pay X amount. And then we would incorporate that in our evaluation. And that typically results in higher eligibility for financial aid because some of your family's resources are already sort of bookmarked for those educational enrichment tutoring things. So that would be something you would let us know through special circumstances.
And also, sorry, the net price calculator doesn't ask that question, but the CSS profile does ask that.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was Gilma. Um, if the student is awarded an outside or private scholarship, does that reduce the amount offered by MUD? It's a great question.
Yeah, it is a good question. It's probably one of our most frequently asked questions
Mhm.
that we get. And we do include it. We have resources on our website, but essentially we know that students work hard to get these outside scholarships. And so what we want to do is make sure that students have benefit the most from the effort that they put in for those outside scholarships. So outside scholarships will go to reduce dollar for dollar educational loans and work study first and foremost. And so that sort of creates a big sort of window for using outside scholarships to increase your gift aid and reduce your loans and work. If a student is to receive, say, more than that, that then we get to the point where we might have to swap out institutional scholarship with outside scholarship funding. That typically is less common. It does happen though, but we always try to go and offset work and loan first with those outside scholarship funds.
We have two more questions.
Okay,
Yes.
2 minutes, two
So
questions.
yeah, 2 minutes for two questions. Is there any difference in the amount of financial aid between if you're applying ED versus RD or early decision versus regular decision?
Excellent question. There is not. So we do the same review and evaluation for all of our students. We really try to be equitable across the board, and it doesn't matter whether you were admitted during early decision or regular decision or transfer. Maybe we have a transfer student out there in the audience. We're going to do the same evaluation. We're going to provide the same amount of financial aid because it's need-based financial aid that we're evaluating. And whether you're an early or RD or ED1, ED2, your financial need is the same regardless of the round that you're applying in.
And for merit scholarships as well, we consider both early decision and regular decision applicants for those merit scholarships.
I love having Emily here to answer the merit questions.
Okay, the very last question was just about the net price calculator. I think some folks joined a little bit late. Is the net price calculator generally what you could expect for financial aid, or are there circumstances where it maybe isn't quite as accurate?
I would say the net price calculator is designed and built so that it is as accurate as we can be. So the limitations are financial aid can be complicated. And so depending on the information you put in is going to result in the answers you get out. I'd say the one caveat is that with our divorced parents, the net price calculator is only going to calculate for one household income. So you kind of have one household situation. So you have to run the net price calculator for parent one and parent two and then sort of add them together. So that is the case where it's not the best tool. But it still will give you, a sense of what mom might be expected to contribute in the aid you're eligible for with mom's household and with dad's household or mom number two household, whatever, however it breaks down. But generally, yes, we don't want to put a tool out there that is inaccurate. And so we do spend a lot of time doing test cases and making sure that the results are in line with what the evaluation we would do in our office.
Thank you. Well, that's it. We're a minute over time. For all of you, we will be posting this recording on our website. I believe sharing it out as well. So you will have access to all of this information after the fact. If there are other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are real people and we want to help you. So definitely don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much, Robin and Gilma, for taking time out of your evening to do this. And again, thank you to all of our attendees. I hope you all have a great evening.
And thank you all for coming. We're so happy to share the information with you and make this process a little bit easier and more reassuring throughout the process. So reach out to us if you need us.
Emily,
Absolutely.
there's one last question that came in at 6 p.m.
Okay, I'm for it.
Okay.
Your name.
If a student applies early decision, but even with the awarded aid, the cost remains beyond what the family can manage, is the student still obligated to accept?
So I would say if a student gets their early decision, they get their offer of financial aid and it just doesn't feel realistic. The first thing is to ask to have a conversation with financial aid. It might be that there's information that was entered on the application incorrectly. It's not reflective. So first have a conversation with us and we will work one-on-one with the family in order to see if there's any things that we need to review and evaluate a second time. That being said, if we go through that process, and we do work quickly on this, we don't want to drag this out. But if that were the case, that it's still just not realistic, not feasible for the family, a student can be released from their early decision, sort of binding commitment of it, and then they're able to go out and be released and apply to other institutions. So that does happen. We don't like it when that happens because we really want to enroll all the students that we admit, right? And so we do keep that opportunity open for open conversation at the time of admission and the financial aid offer. But if it doesn't happen and it's not realistic, then a student can be released.
All right.
I
Thank
think
you
that
all
was a
again.
lot of
Yeah,
us.
we did it.
Awesome.
Thank you all again, and I hope you all have a great evening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.